to get it for him. She led him across the restaurant's back acreage, graced with a grove of trees. A path led to the cliffs overlooking the ocean.
"Don't go out to the cliffs, Joshua. The edges are dangerous. They can crumble right under your feet, or you could slip and fall." "I know. You already told me." There was a hint of exasperation in his voice. "I know the rules, Alex. Henry is here tonight. He'll be looking out for you." Henry was an elderly homeless man from their neighborhood who often slept in the grove behind this restaurant. Alexandria had frequently given him food and loose change and, more important, respect. And in return, Henry kept an eye out to do her favors. Alexandria waved to the thin, stooped man now hobbling toward them. "Hi, Henry. It's so nice of you to do this for me."
"You were lucky you ran into me at the market earlier. I was going to sleep under the bridge tonight."
Henry looked around carefully with his faded blue eyes.
"There's been some strange things happening hereabouts."
"Gang activity?"
Alexandria asked anxiously. She didn't want Joshua exposed to the dangers or pressures of that kind of life.
Henry shook his head. "Nothing like that. Cops wouldn't allow that in these parts. That's why I sleep here. Fact is, they wouldn't let me stay if they knew about it."
"So, what strange things have been happening around here?"
Joshua tugged at her skirt.
"You're going to be late for your meeting, Alex. Henry and I'll be fine,"
he insisted, reading her distress. He settled himself under a canopy of trees, sitting cross-legged on a rock beside the faint path leading to the cliffs. With creaking kneecaps, Henry sat down beside him.
"Right. Go along, Alex."
He waved a gnarled hand.
"We'll just play with this fine truck, won't we, boy?"
Alexandria bit her lip, suddenly indecisive. Was it wrong to leave Joshua with just this worn-out, arthritic old man to look after him?
"Alex!"
As if reading her concerns, Joshua glared at her, his manhood clearly affronted. Alexandria sighed. Josh was far too old for his age, exposed to such a sordid life. Unfortunately, he was also right. This meeting was important. After all, it was for his future.
"Thanks, Henry. I owe you for this. I need this job."
Alexandria bent to kiss Joshua.
"I love you, little buddy. Be safe." "I love you, Alex," he echoed. "Be safe."
The familiar words comforted her as she made her way back through the cypress trees and around the kitchen to the steps leading to the balcony overhanging the cliffs. This restaurant was famous for its view of the crashing waves below. Wind tugged at her hair, pulled into a chignon, spraying salt and droplets of sea foam. Alexandria paused at the intricately carved door, took a deep breath, raised her chin, and moved inside with an air of confidence her churning stomach belied. Soft music, crystal chandeliers, and a jungle of beautiful plants gave the illusion of stepping into another world. The room was divided into private little nooks, its huge, flickering fireplace giving each recess a warm, intimate feel. Alexandria flashed the maitre d' a smile.
"I'm meeting Mr. Ivan. Has he arrived yet?"
"Right this way," the man said with an approving look. Thomas Ivan choked on his scotch as the beautiful Alexandria Houton approached his table. He often brought his dates to this cozy restaurant, but this young woman was a decided improvement. She was on the short side, slender but with full curves and fantastic legs. Her large sapphire eyes were fringed with dark lashes, her mouth lush and sexy. Her golden hair was twisted into a severe chignon that emphasized her classic bone structure and high cheekbones. Heads turned to follow her progress. She didn't appear aware of the havoc she was creating, but the maitre d' seemed to be escorting royalty. There was definitely something special about this woman.